Christian.
I'm Christine, and this is Carlos.
We are Ninth Island Connection. We are a weekly lifestyle show about Las Vegas. We bring you everything that's going on in Vegas, Hawaii's unofficial Ninth Island. Check out the description below so you can see how you can watch our television show every single week, or you can catch us streaming via the Hey Vegas app on Apple TV, Amazon Fire, or your Roku device. So let's get into it.
Well, welcome to our YouTube channel where we also show a lot of Vegas updates because there's so much always happening here on and off the Strip. So for this video, if you're not familiar with a Bally's room, we're in a Bally's room and we are here for 5 nights. And while we're here, we are going to bring you all the changes that are happening at Bally's as it transitions to the Horseshoe. And we just did a little walk around like when we first checked in today, and there are a ton of things happening.
All right, guys, so we're gonna get out of the room and we're gonna show you around Bally's so you can see exactly what's going on.
So for those of you that may not be familiar, Bally's is located pretty much in the center of the Strip there. It is connected internally to Paris. On the outside, there's a bridge right on the corner you can walk over to get to the Cromwell. It's also one of the older properties on the Strip. It used to be MGM before it caught on fire, and then they relocated MGM to where it is now, and this became Bally's. It's also transforming to Horseshoe. So this is going to be the 3rd iteration of this property here since it was MGM. So if you're down there, you will notice that the letters are coming down. When we were there, the entire front, the letters back for Bally's were already removed. You'll also notice that the sign on the corner of Flamingo and Las Vegas Boulevard is also coming down. When we were there, it was never even lit up at night. The biggest construction area that you're going to notice is the mess that's between Cromwell and the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Flamingo. That's where the Old Red restaurant, which is Blake Shelton's restaurant, is going to be going up, and it's in full effect. So this is the biggest area that has construction. And you are going to feel kind of claustrophobic if it's really busy because, well, as you can see, you're really just being forced through this maze. So, you know, there are homeless with mental disabilities that do hang out in this area. Obviously, it provides shelter, a little bit cooler in there because of the shade. So, you know what? Just make sure you're being safe while you're going through that area. One of the things that we did notice is that there's no longer a ticket counter or box office. You have to use the electronic display there, and we have been noticing it at all of the Caesars properties. There's also a lot of construction in terms of painting, new exhibits going up, a lot happening inside of Bally's. But it didn't stop anybody from having a good time. So coming this fall is going to be an arcade, and that's going to be where the sportsbook was. They're going to have over 80 games and, of course, a bar. So one of the new exhibits is the National Geographic Rarely Seen exhibit, which is really cool. And here is the Cabinet of Curiosities that we got a chance to check out and explore for an upcoming episode of Ninth Island Connection, which is our television show. Check out the descriptions, or you can see the full episode that contains Cabinet of Curiosities. So if you're going to be staying at Bally's, or if you're just walking through to check it out and see what's going on, you definitely want to pop into this spot, grab a drink, explore, open the doors, just kind of really, really cool spot here. And there's also a speakeasy. That makes it even cooler. So for the speakeasy, you are going to have to solve a little riddle to get access into the speakeasy. It's really a lot of fun. Now the speakeasy is really Prohibition era, so you're not going to have any vodka in there because it wasn't around, I guess, in the US during that time. But if you can't find a drink that you like on the menu, you can write on the card just kind of like what is your mood, what do you like to do, and they'll make one for you. Paint from dark blue to white really brightened it up. So Jack Binion's Steak is open. There is construction still happening where Buka was and Tequila Taqueria, but I believe that's going to be MY Asia by Chef Martin Yan. So the bar by the Jubilee Tower is long gone, and what used to be the poker area is completely boarded up. I know that they are the home of WSOP. I'm assuming that it's going to be the new poker room, but there were no announcements. Along with this installation, there was also construction on the walkway heading to Paris. We were walking one day and noticed the sportsbook sign. So that's going to be the new Caesars Sportsbook. Again, it's right in the corridor between Bally's and Paris, next to the casino cage. It was really impressive to see how quickly they were getting stuff done. Also, how much progress they made while we were there, and it had zero impact on the casino action. And NIC is open every single day, despite what you might find online. 6 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Also, based on our experience, we did not notice any remodel, anything at all happening in the rooms.
Whew.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. But the great thing is, the property is still open, and it's busier than I've seen it in the last 3 years.
It is so packed and it's so busy and happening. There is a Star Trek convention happening, so that's probably part of it, and explains some of the uniquely dressed people that are downstairs.
But we were excited to see the casino is busy, the restaurants are popping.
There's actually our restaurants, so that's a good thing.
That's a bonus, right? Before, I mean, just not too long ago, there wasn't anywhere to eat here. But you know, as you saw in the video, Nosh is back open. Jack Binion's is open. There's a food court downstairs. There's new restaurants in between Bally's and Paris. There's a lot. People are playing poker. The Keno was full. I mean, there's so much going on here, guys. So just because there's construction out front on the corner, don't let that keep you from staying here at Bally's, or maybe it'll be Horseshoes by the time you guys get here.
And speaking of the changes here, the downstairs, I mean, gosh, that downstairs has changed so much from the ghost town that we brought you, gosh, almost, has it been a year?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a long time since it was a creepy area, and now it's really cool. And they're actually advertising that it exists, so that's really cool.
I have to call out, Carlos is nodding off. He's even exhausted from walking around the property because, of course, we carried him all around.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave your comments. Let us know your thoughts on all these changes for Bally's as it transitions to Horseshoe. Ask any questions. We're happy to answer them, or this guy's happy to answer them. And again, thanks for watching and supporting our channel. Please give us a like, subscribe if you haven't, and check out our social media. We are Ninth Island Connection on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in a city that never sleeps, Ninth Island Connection will take you there. You won't want to miss a beat as we give you a sneak peek inside the biggest, best, and most outrageous hotspots, both on and off the strip. Be sure to tune in to Ninth Island Connection with Sebastian Rodriguez every week. Great people, great stories, great connections, only on Ninth Island Connection.